on live. If there's anyone out there, please say hello. It's warm in here, so I am like sweating bullets. So I came on and tried to come on earlier to go live. And this is the first time I've gone live with my desktop. Before I went live with my phone, and then YouTube put in the rules that if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, then you cannot go live with your mobile devices. Hey, Bella D Designs, how are you? How are you? You are absolutely. Have you moved yet? I was watching you. You said something about you were moving or something, and did you move? So I'm on with. It seems like Bella D is on, and I love what you've been doing with the house too, and I think I saw some lemons on your pillows and things like that. So, oh, you're moving on the 22nd of June. Okay, cool. And did I see you said you're moving back to the States? I don't know. I thought I saw something like that said you were moving back to the States. So anyway, it looks like you're having a good time between the moves. 'Cause I see you're still decorating. It looks like you're still decorating and everything. But thanks for coming on with me, Bella. I decided to come on live today because, I thought I could do kind of like a get to know me kind of thing. And as people ask a lot of questions, I know I've been talking a lot about having a house in New Jersey and having a house in Connecticut. So I know. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I did a haul recently on some jewelry that I found in my closet. And can you hear me okay? You can hear me fine, right? Because I have a microphone on and I have something else. So is the sound coming through okay? Awesome. I did a haul recently on some jewelry that I found at my house in New Jersey. It was a ton of jewelry, like a lot of costume jewelry that I hadn't worn and hadn't seen in like, it had to be at least 5 years, maybe even longer. It was in a case, and it fell down in my closet, and I just rolled up the case. It was like one of those rolling cases, and I just rolled it up and put it away. So I hadn't seen this jewelry in like, I'm serious, it had to be like 5 years. And in it, I found these earrings and a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of costume jewelry that I just decided, I'm going to start rocking that jewelry now that I have, short hair and everything. So I just kind of pulled this out. So I'm wearing a lot of the jewelry and stuff that I have from that haul. So you may see me wearing a lot more of chunky jewelry. I call it just chunky jewelry. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about me, because a lot of people don't know a lot about me. And I've been mentioning this house in New Jersey. I mentioned the house in Connecticut. And I know folks are like, the heck, where does she live? Well, I do have a house in New Jersey. You found those coastal plates, yeah. So just to talk a little bit about me, I have that house in New Jersey. I have that house in Connecticut. And the reason for the two homes is that I got married in last September, 2018. He had a house in Connecticut. I have my house in New Jersey. So I'm like spending, I would say like 80% of my time up here in Connecticut. And then I go to New Jersey and check on my house in New Jersey. So my son's living my adult son is living there at my house in New Jersey, but I go back. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's funny, Bella, because I have been dating, I've been dating this guy for almost 10 years by the time we got married. And that's a story. I could guess I could share a little bit of that, right? But hey V, how are you, sweetie? How's the house coming along? I'm seeing all kinds of videos from you with your house and all, and that house is absolutely gorgeous. And I know you're going to be doing a lot with it. I've been seeing you with the fireplace and all your blue and white. You know I love the blue and white, right? But anyway, what I was telling Bella was I got married in September after dating my husband for like 9 years or so. And we had talked about it before, but we finally got around to tying the knot. And it was really funny because we went to a justice of the peace. It was funny. I was in Dollar Tree. Looking for something, and I called the justice of the peace to arrange for him or her to come over to the house. And I was not thinking anybody was going to call me back. I just called 3 or 4 justices of the peace that were in the area. The township gives you a list of approved justice of the peace. Anyway, so I called like 3 of them. Well, one called me back while I was in Dollar Tree, and she says, "Well, I can come over and do the ceremony right now." It's like, I'm in Dollar Tree, and my fiance was at home. He worked from home that day. So I said, "Well, can we?" She said, "Well, how about Thursday? How about Friday?" So how about Friday at 6 o'clock? Friday at 6 o'clock it is. Friday at 6 o'clock, there she was at my doorstep. And we just got married in the house. We got dressed up for it and all of that, but we got married by the justice of the peace, and that was all she wrote. So it was really funny. It was just us. It was just me and him and the justice of the peace. So that was all she wrote. So V, yes, I know you like blue and white. I'm a blue and white girl too, and you can see some of it behind me here. But I'm a blue and white girl. Thank you, Bella. But yeah, we have been dating. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. He and I have been dating for like 9 years. We met on Match.com. I lived in New Jersey. He lived in Connecticut. So we were doing the long distance thing for all that time. I was working in New York. So, working in New York, and I would come up and work in New York, and then sometimes I would just commute from his house in Connecticut, because it was just as easy for me to commute down from Connecticut to New York as it was for me to commute up from New Jersey to New York to go to work. So there were weeks that I just stayed up here in Connecticut and just commuted down to New York for work, and then the other weeks I just stayed at my house and commuted up. But we were doing the long distance thing for the longest time. We had been engaged for like 7 years before we actually got married. So hence the 2 homes. I still have my house in New Jersey. He still has his house in Connecticut. And this is where I'm primarily living, is in Connecticut. So does that make sense? Does that sound crazy? So this is why when you guys hear me talking, I'm sweating. When you guys hear me talking about, I went down to my house in New Jersey, or you hear me say I brought something back from New Jersey, that's what I'm talking about. I still have that house in New Jersey, fully furnished, a whole lot of blue and white down there. My son, my adult son, as I said, is actually staying at the house, so it is occupied. But I go down from time to time. No, this is not the first time I went live. I went live before. I think this is my 3rd time going live. Once I went live before I know I talked about my big hat challenge. I went live. I announced that live, my big hat challenge. I also did something else live. I forget what it was. It was just me chatting with one afternoon or something. But Um, I've been live before, but I did want to come on. I did want to just tell people a little bit, explain a little bit about the two houses, and why you see sometimes you see a background of me at my house in New Jersey. If you see me with, I'll have like a bookshelf, couple bookshelves full of blue and white, and that's when I'm in New Jersey. If you see me, this background is me in Connecticut. Sometimes you'll see me here. This is my filming room, and you'll see me downstairs in the kitchen filming as well. And so what's going on with the two homes. And it's funny because I'll be home, and when I go to New Jersey, I have to try to pack up my tripod and all my stuff, and I try to take it, throw it in my car, and I go back to New Jersey, and I'm sometimes I'm forgetting something, and but and for the most part it works out. But I have a whole wardrobe that's in New Jersey, and I have another wardrobe that's here in Connecticut, and that's how I've been living for like the last 10 years, just keeping a wardrobe up here and a wardrobe at home, and trying to keep it together. It's so funny. It's so funny. But anyway, and it's what is interesting or thrilling or fun sometimes is me and the decorating. This house here in Connecticut, when I first met my husband, there was a fire. We had a fire. Oh, you lived in New Jersey, Vicky? I didn't know that. I did not know you lived in New Jersey at one time. Oh my God. Where in New Jersey did you live? If you don't mind. But I love New Jersey. I really love New Jersey. But we had a fire in this house. The first time I met him, we were out on a date. Bella, V lived in New Jersey. Bella lived in New Jersey. Is it everybody who's lived in New Jersey? Everybody's lived in New Jersey at some point in their lives. I love New Jersey. I really do. Connecticut is nice, but I love New Jersey. People talk about the taxes and what have you, but it's expensive to live in Connecticut, though. It's much more expensive to live in Connecticut than New Jersey. I love New Jersey. I love New Jersey. One thing I love about New Jersey, and I think there's only one other state that's like this, we don't have to pump our gas. Somebody else pumps our gas for us, and I love that. I don't want to get out of my car when I'm getting gas. I want to pull up to the gas station, have somebody get the gas, put it in for me. And I got so used to that, I don't want to pump my gas. And when I come here to Connecticut and I get my gas in New Jersey, well, one of the things, George gasses up my car most of the time, so I don't worry about too much having to get out and pump my own gas here. But there are times that I have to get gas here and pump my own gas. But I love New Jersey for that reason alone. Not having to get out of the car in some strange gas station and pump my own gas. I love it. I absolutely love it. But anyway, I was saying about the house here. When I first met George, we were on a date. We decided to meet in Atlantic City. And while we were there that weekend, he had a fire here in his house. So the house was totally gutted. The house was completely gutted. So we ended up having to replace everything in the house. So I got to completely pick out the flooring, the cabinets, all the countertops, everything. So, at that point, the house became my baby, because I was picking out everything, paint colors, everything. So, and that was a big thing for me. We now have 2 adult daughters. George had 2 adult daughters, and they've since moved out of the house. So we have a lot of empty rooms. So a lot of times when you see me thrifting, I'm looking for stuff. I need to fill the empty rooms. We gave baby girl, the youngest daughter, we gave her our living room furniture. So there's nothing in the living room at all, the formal living room. We have family room furniture. We have kitchen we ended up buying a dining room set off Craigslist. So, and you saw me paint that during one of my hauls, one of my videos. But we have a lot of empty rooms here that I need to work on. So when you see me thrifting things like lamps, and things like that, you see me painting the bookshelves. I still have to paint those bookshelves that we got from Craigslist. It's been about a month now. We got like 3 big bookshelves from Craigslist that I have to, I'm going to make those over. One's going in the dining room, and one I think is going to go in this room. It's for my blue and white stuff. And the others are going to go in the formal living room. But there's a lot of rooms that I need to furnish. Anyway, so that's one of the things that's about me. I actually grew up in Philly, born and raised in South Philadelphia. As an adult, out of college and all that, I moved to New Jersey. So I was living in New Jersey, I think, from the time I was 20, maybe 30. I think I was 30 when I moved to New Jersey. Yeah. But I absolutely love New Jersey. I love New Jersey. But anyway, so born in South Philadelphia, went to school in Pennsylvania, went to college in Pennsylvania, grad school in Pennsylvania, and still have family and everything still there in the Philadelphia area. But I still go home. I still call New Jersey home. I keep going home like once a month, maybe every 6 weeks or so. I'll go home for like 2 days or so, and then I come back. So that I absolutely love. I still have, as I said, I have an adult son who's down there. Let's see, what about my background? I have a background, a bachelor's degree in Spanish and a master's degree in finance. So I had planned, when I first got my YouTube channel, I had planned to come on and talk about like a lot of financial stuff, like, banking this and how to save that. And if you're in corporate America and you're a manager in corporate America, managing employees and and I started out doing that. Like my first couple of videos were like that. And then then my hobby kind of took over. My hobby of thrifting kind of took over. And it is something that I've been doing. I mean, I've been thrifting forever. I don't know. V, you love to thrift. I know that, right? And Bella, I don't know, Bella, do you thrift? I don't know. Do you thrift at all? I know V does. I've seen some of the things that V's picked up before, and they are like fantastic things. Just absolutely fantastic things. But anyway, I did want to talk about getting to know me, where I grew up, where I went to school, career, what I was, what I did, what I majored in college and in grad school, children, married life, the fact that I'm living in 2 different states. Oh my God, it's too funny. I'm living in 2 different states. The fact that I'm still, hiding things in my car, the things that I'm thrifting, I'm hiding in my car. But that's been, that's what I do. But I did just want to share that with you guys because I know people asked about my background and all. So I want to thank everybody for stopping in the live chat. Hopefully, when you play this back, that you'll get some information and have a little bit more information about me. If there's anything else that you might want to know that I can tell you, I will certainly tell you all about it. So don't forget to thumbs up this video. I know it was requested by a lot of people who wanted to know a little bit more about me. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Good night, Bella. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. And let's see if there's anything else I can tell you about that folks have been asking. Let's see. You're still here, V? V, how is that house coming along? I mean, really, I love it. Oh, and congratulations. I think I mentioned congratulations for your two, your son and daughter who graduated. That's awesome. You know, it's so good to get the kids, you know, through those milestones, right? And if nobody has if you haven't noticed, go over to V's Designs by V and check out her channel. And she has just moved into a new house, and it's absolutely fabulous. And check out Bella D Designs. And Bella is about to move back from Canada to the United States, and I love her channel. V, I'm going to go. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. And I'm sweating bullets here, but I did want to get this out to folks who asked me a lot of questions about the house, the Connecticut house and the New Jersey house, and get to know a little bit more about me. And the arm is doing well. You can see it got a little bit of stitches. They're still here. I don't want to gross anybody out, but I got the stitches out the other day, and arm's a little sore, but coming along. Thanks, everybody, and I will see you in my next production. Bye now.